Hi Gemini, we're going to do a love reading for you real quick. I already laid out a spread and it was really just prepping, but it's so strong, twin flame and decisions, that I wanted to, I couldn't finish it. I had to, anyway, but I wanted to go over this and see where it goes, because it's just crazy, crazy strong decisions, twin flame. Let me show you overall. 4 wands. So this is 1111, right? Our twin flame, indication of twin flame. Then we got the Lovers card. Look at that. Look at the image. So this is Gemini energy showing up in your own reading. That's always a sign of a strong reading. But look at him. He's making a decision. And then with it, the Empress. How crazy is that? So maybe some of you are trying to figure out who your twin flame is. If you may be putting too much emphasis on it, it's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be, oh, I got to find my twin flame. Oh, which one is it? This one or this? It's not supposed to. That's really not the natural way it happens. It happens more in a, I've got someone and no one else compares, or I met someone and no one else compares. Okay, so take this for, you know, whatever it means to you. It's not going to be, it's going to be very different for everyone. So I'm not going to try to you know, dig into that too much, but let me just go over this reading for you. 9 of Wands. So that's heavily, you know, heavily burdened, carrying a lot of, it's often wounded. It's carrying a lot of responsibility, and it looks like it's about a return. Kind of crazy. Well, this is also success, you know, victory, recognition. And look at the sun in the background here. And then we have the star. We had the sun somewhere else. Oh, I thought we had this. Oh, I'm feeling the sun. Maybe we don't have it. Oh yeah, here we are, right under it. And this also looks like another Lovers card, Gemini energy. So, I don't know, I guess I should start clarifying and get to the bottom of it. But 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands. So this happiness and wish fulfillment is, there's been a lot, it feels almost like being misunderstood. And something so simple, you know, or just a big misunderstood, feeling like somebody's not seeing you. The star card, Aquarius energy, there's just something that's a little bit off with being recognized. I don't know, that I'm not going to, you guys tell me in the comments. So then underneath it, we got the sun, the 3 of Cups. This is union and a new beginning with the Fool. Lots of major arcana here. The sun card, that's Leo. We have Aquarius, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer. Mostly major arcana here. But we have the sun card, happiness, healing, growth, being together. And then we have the 3 of Cups. This is union. And then we have the Fool. So the Fool has more potential than any other card in the deck. Starting over. It's a clean slate. So this looks like it's about, you know, bringing a family back together, or a union back together, and having a fresh, clean start. Where there is victory, strong Libran energy here. Strong divine feminine energy. All right. Here we go again. The Judgment cards. So this is reconciliation. This is somebody realizing that they are in a position to grow and ascend. Sometimes it's from, you know, being knocked down rock bottom. You can't go anywhere but up. But this is definitely ascension, and it's forward motion with the Chariot card. A lot of times the Chariot card has a look of being blocked, in like a not going anywhere. This is definitely full speed ahead, charging ahead, determined to get a reconciliation or a return. This is probably, well, I don't have an apology card really, but These together look like it's someone that is going to make things right. Gemini, I think for a lot of you, it could be you. Of course, there's cross-watcher energy, so that, makes it impossible to know which. But for some of the listeners, I feel like you may be the one that needs to fix something, make a decision, appreciate someone. But I also feel there's a feeling of being misunderstood. And if it's you who's been misunderstood, then maybe it's you that needs to clear that up instead of, sometimes I've done this where I'm like, well, if they don't get me, or, and I don't have to explain myself. If they want to think of me like that, then that's fine. And that is a healthy to a degree, but there have been times where it's not worked to my advantage, because if I had just explained or showed that, that their interpretation or something was wrong, then it would have helped. Okay, so just feel that out. Sorry for the leaf blower in the background. Okay, the Hierophant. So we have some conflict about, this could be truth, ethics, tradition, moral codes, but it also indicates marriage and a high-level relationship, but we've got conflict here. Let's go ahead and let's keep going. Uh-oh, I don't have the other cards. We may not be able to keep going. Let's see, where are they? Let me grab them. I'm sorry. I carried them off. Okay, I don't have them. Gosh, this is terrible. Oh, here they are. Gosh, I'm blind. Okay. All right, so these fell out, but I didn't really go through them. The Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. So this is not giving up. Looks like we have maybe a decision of where we need to put our attention to. Princess of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. That could be. Ooh, what I'm getting from this is somebody might be going back and forth on whether they feel like they should apologize or initiate the conversation, because somebody else should be apologizing. But remember, I felt misunderstanding here. So, you can always apologize and not take away their, not say it's, you can always apologize for the part you played in it. Does that make sense? All right, I don't know if we should even expand on this. Let's just do a simple spread and see. There's that Five of Swords. So yeah, very much conflict. So as beautiful as this is, it's not, it's not rainbows and butterflies yet. There's a conflict around apology. Whether or not you should apologize, whether or not you should accept an apology. This is a stable new beginning, though, a seed planted. There's a lot of thought going. If you guys are in, I know what this is. I know what this is. Oh, my stomach just got knotted up. Okay, so I just tapped into somebody really strongly. There's, okay. All right, first of all, my extendeds I don't do personals. I know that it would be nice to get a personal if you're in a really tough spot, but I just can't keep up with them and maintain the collective readings. So, but there are almost personals. I will link those down below. Check those out if you like. Those are very detailed, especially when you're in a position where you feel confused and stuck and not knowing whether to move forward. There are several for Twin Flame, but they all can apply to anyone that just is in. Just check them out. There's the trailers aren't that good, but there are trailers. You give you an idea if you want them. Anyway, I will link those down below. The person that I tapped into that I'm getting a very unsettled feeling in my gut is, and shaky even, because this is, somebody is so torn because they know they want this so much, but it, like, for them to be the one to move forward and talk first or apologize does not feel right, because the other person wronged. So that's what I'm feeling here. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups. But then on this, it's a very conflicted energy, because then on the other hand, you don't want this an ending. It's a painful ending, and you don't want to let that ship sail, right? You feel like this is the last. There's always another ship, okay? There's always another ship. You are not limited to one person. I want to say that straight away. And even if this is your twin flame, which is very crazy twin flame energy here, even if this is your twin flame, you are not in a good, you don't help yourself. You hurt yourself by sitting and waiting in sadness. Okay, those extendeds are super helpful for that too. But it's love interests are like buses. There's always another, somebody said this, and I know it sounds crass, but there's always another one around the corner. I'm not saying this isn't your twin flame. It might be, but even if it is, it's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is, don't sit in sadness. You have to elevate your life. You have to move forward. You have to do the right thing for you, as if this person is not going to work out, okay? But back to your, you're not able to let go. There's a strong fire connection, passion. You're not able to let go. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like as much as you want to make a move and reach out, it would not, it's like not, it's not right. It's, they have to do it. I mean, I never want you guys to chase someone, okay? So that's where reading tarot gets tricky, because I have so many people that I'm reading for that are just looking for some sign that they can sit and wait for someone, or they should not let go. But, you know, okay, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself. Just please put yourself on a pedestal, and don't be an extra in somebody else's show, you know. Okay. Magician and 6 of Swords. The Magician is somebody who creates. I'm probably going to have to get a different deck. It looks like there's some immaturity here. And Gemini, I know some of you, this is, I'm talking to you, and hopefully, you know, it might be a little painful to hear, but hopefully it will, you know, help you grow. Now, if you're, this is a return, thinking about the past, you can always, you know, say things to someone like, you know, I really miss our connection. I hope you're well, stuff like that, you know. But if you got to read the other person too. If they're gonna, you know, just be a shit, then you do what you gotta do, and that typically is what brings them back. When you stop waiting for someone and you empower yourself with or without them, that's when people are more attractive to you. Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's just get a few. Tell me about, let's look for advice. And then we'll pull an oracle, which will pull it all together too. Jeez, I have knots in my stomach. I'm so sorry to whoever's going through that. But you're not alone, and it's not uncommon. Many, many times, this is why I even got into tarot, because I was in that place. We feel so unsettled because somebody wronged us, and sometimes they're avoiding us because they wronged us. Okay, so, you know, wake-up call. Sometimes people don't face us and avoid us and let us hurt and leave us hurting because they lied to us and they don't want to face it. So for viewers who are watching or the one who did that, I strongly encourage you to reach out and make amends. Even if you just have to suck it up and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I feel bad, you know, but it's going to clear your karma and your space moving forward. All right, hopefully that's what the other person will do. Sun, again, strong Leo. Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. Yeah, serpent. Somebody's a serpent. So, okay, the person, if you were wronged, your job is not to, you can't, oh, I know what this is. Hold on. Emperor. You can't control other people. I mean, look at that. You can't control other people, and you can't take their, you can't, Gemini, if you didn't fix it, what makes you think you, if you didn't break it, what makes you think you can fix it? Okay. Oh, I just got it. I just got it. Here it is. So, maybe this is a strong connection, somebody deceitful. First of all, ask yourself, is that really the situation you want to be in? Somebody's deceitful? If it's you, do you really want to continue on being, that way? So whichever way that goes. But this is a strong message to those of you who have been wronged, that your healing and happiness is not going to come from trying to fix things that you didn't break. You can't, if you didn't break it, don't steal their lesson by trying to fix it. All right? All right, I'm going to, I want to get some advice from an oracle. So much noise in the background. My daughter just barged in. Oh, I just got a package. Do you want to see it? I know somebody's going to get mad. They don't want to see it. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of, I think it's some tarot cards, but it's going to take too long to open it. Okay. Advice, please. Wow. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. If you guys are struggling to get going in the morning or to get things done because you're consumed with something else, you have to keep your body moving. Even if you have to just do this in the morning to get out of bed, just take that one first little step. Do that, get out of bed, splash water on your face. Your body not moving is keeping your brain from working right. Okay? You have to keep moving. I also wanted to look for signs. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Wow, I just saw this and I almost pulled it. I do feel like there's an element of being misunderstood here still. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, look at that. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Let's get an animal spirit and see if we can get a sign. I'm starting to try, and I keep forgetting, but I want to incorporate, after that Sagittarius video, oh my gosh, freaking creepy, crazy signs that wouldn't, I mean, like nothing I've ever seen. Even other tarot readers have watched it and gone, I've never seen anything like that. So it made me think, maybe I'm missing signs, So I'm going to start trying to incorporate signs for you guys to look for. We got the Sun card major over and over and over. That was so strong. So that could be an indication, to get out in the sun, get some sunlight on your face. Maybe you need some vitamin D. If you're not getting enough sun. 5 minutes is better than nothing. 20 steps a day is better than 2, 5-minute walk is better than none. Just take those first few steps. I'm also feeling a ton of 5s. So that could be a number. Cat, spirit, Hawk spirit. Life is speeding up. There's that cat spirit, I swear, I almost pulled it. And I thought, look at that. So an orange tabby, that could be a sign. This one has wings. It's also, I'm getting Indian. Oh my gosh, it's got 2 different colored eyes like my cat. My cat made an appearance in an Aries video. It's the first time ever. She actually came up here. But she has 2 different colored eyes. She's got a blue and a green, but this cat has an orange and a green. So there's there's an Indian reserve something, feathers. Watch for feathers. Life is speeding up. Claim your independence. Let me read that to you real quick. I'm feeling both of them. Let me do Antelope Spirit first. Okay, you guys look for signs in that. I'm getting Pisces somehow. Okay, when Antelope Spirit rushes into your life, you're being reminded of the quickening of your personal evolution as a powerful co-creator. You're being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams real. There is an intensity you can feel, and it is important to take advantage of this energy right now. If you have a plan for your career or financial abundance, now is the time to step it up. Yeah, Lionsgate. And Lionsgate doesn't come to like a harsh close on the 11th or 12th. It's a portal that opens and you can continue that energy. You carry it on, okay? If you're asking about a relationship, make that first move. Wow. So there you go. Make that first move. Sometimes taking that step, even if it's not really something we should do or it's the ideal situation, sometimes taking that first step or just making the effort will often give us closure because of the lack of the response. You know, and then we go, okay, I tried. It's better than you know, dragging it out for another year or going, well, what if I had tried? You know. So anyway, it says, make the first move. Just know that the intentions you have set in motion are coming together now at warp speed. Stay alert and keep up. Things are getting interesting when Antelope Spirit calls you to move quickly. Do you feel how fast the world is changing, like everything is moving at warp speed? It's hard to control desired outcomes or set fixed goals because by the time you get there, you will actually have moved beyond it. Now is the time to let go and enjoy the exhilarating ride as intentions you've set in motion in the past are coming into form with lightning speed. Your job is to stay the course even if the pace feels dizzying. You may find you will change your mind a half a dozen times or more as you improve the offerings, and that's just fine. Make peace with the pace, for if you ride this quickening energy, you will solve challenges quickly and effortlessly instead of being bogged down. So don't resist. So this is not the time to sit still, but to breathe deeply and move forward with velocity. Nice. So that's Antelope, forward motion. Okay, let's look at cats. Kitty cat. My cat, she's on the thumbnail of the Aries video a few readings ago. So if you want to just see her, she's so cute, and she purrs so loud. And she was going to knock over the tripod, so I had to put her up here. She kept knocking it. Okay, so cat, spirit. When cat spirit meows, she's calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in all your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk in dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror all this back to you in kind. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory for you, cat spirit rejoices. She is here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. So, again, I'm just going to stress that message I got, that it's okay to, you know, if you are not able to be at right. Now, it's okay to give people space. If there's a little bit of space between you, don't fight it, you know. But if we're talking about days or weeks on end and it's like driving you nuts, then, you know, and sometimes it is better to just reach out and say, hey, where are we on this? Or I miss our connection, you know, just something to get some sort of closure. You know, sometimes that's better than not doing anything. But the other part of that was, it's important not to try and fix something you didn't break. All right, if you didn't break it, don't think it's not your job to fix it. Okay, it's more of a live and let live. I'm going to link the extendeds down below. I think they're going to be really helpful for some of you, and they're real detailed because not very many people watch them. So they come through really strong. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. Also, I love in your comments for you guys to tell me like what was helpful. You know what I mean? What part really helped you in like personal growth type or heal or something, you know, that sort of thing. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Bye, Gemini.